So, topic of the day, loneliness or isolation. Dude, I feel like, okay, so the last time I went down this this ladder, that sound played in the last video that I made. That exact sound played. So weird. I wonder if that's just gonna happen every time. But anyway, I kind of wanted to talk about isolation, alone. I saw a video of a woman kind of explaining, you know, how isolation or being alone affects you. And apparently it can, you know, mess with some neural pathways in your brain and cuts them off and whatnot. And I believe I kind of skimmed around the video, but I believe it may lead to, you know, like social dysfunction maybe, or like, you know, not being able to function, I guess, you know, really well in social situations. But I've definitely been, you know, trying to isolate myself and really just trying to I think just, you know, I don't know, I'm trying to avoid being corny, but maybe just trying to find myself or just trying to better myself, you know, and whatnot. And then also like just trying to make sure that whatever I allow around myself is in line with what I want to achieve in life, as far as like the energy from people around me. But yeah, interesting thing though. But like a proponent of that is isolation, which may come with a feeling of loneliness. I don't feel like I am met with that too much really. Like it's never been a big issue for me to kind of just be by myself. I feel like I've kind of thrived in that sort of environment. But I thought it was interesting and thought it would be good to kind of just look into it and see how, you know, it may affect me, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. It's an interesting thing. But yeah, I think I've always kind of been sort of isolated in a way. I think I don't know. Nothing of this is scripted, so I'm just kind of speaking. But yeah, I feel like I've like pretty much been isolated for the most part. And isolation can be like a state of mind. It doesn't have to be literal, I think. Like you can be around people but be mentally isolated from them. You know what I mean? Might be something that's hard to kind of describe, but yeah, it's definitely a thing. But I wonder, I don't know if gaming really like comes into play with that at all. I mean, I would play on like servers and play multiplayer, man. I used to like, it's so crazy because like when I was younger, I would just play with whoever. I would play with complete strangers. And yeah, which is crazy to think about now, because I was, you know, pretty young, playing with like random people, some of which were adults, I guess. Which, yeah, looking back on is kind of wild. Apologize that there may be no clear direction. I just thought it was interesting. I just wanted to pick a random topic and I did it, and I picked it and I made the decision. Um, yeah. What's crazy is I started this channel with a couple videos talking about video games, and now I'm talking about some philosophical shit, which, you know, not sure how well that'll go, but, you know, we're gonna try it anyway, because why not? Minecraft's pretty philosophical, you know? Think about it. You're just like sleeping in a bed endlessly. Oh my god! Ah! I guess we'll cut this part. All right. Let's get situated real quick. Man, I'm gonna have to like organize all of this. I got it. Yeah, sure. All right. What was I saying? Minecraft's pretty philosophical. It's pretty weird. Think about it. And you know, it's also, and I've seen videos about this. Maybe this is how we can kind of rope in gaming, but Minecraft is pretty isolating. I mean, single player for sure. Like, think about it. You're just alone in this world. There's no other life that you know of, or that, you know, there's maybe villagers and there's mobs, but like there's no other intelligent life other than yourself, and it's an empty world. It's a very isolating game, which is interesting. The people that can play on like single player worlds by themselves, you know, and just like get lost, man, I kind of envy that in a way. It's a little sad if you think about it. It's definitely a little bit sad, but it's also, you know, it can seem sad, but it can also be very you know, relaxing, I guess, in a way. But yeah, Minecraft is definitely a very lonely game. Very and it's very drone-like. You know, you're doing the same stuff over and over a lot of the time, or, you know, you could definitely get creative and whatnot, but it's I don't know, it's definitely an interesting game in that aspect, that it's like, you know, you're just, I mean, if we look at it base level, you're this guy that just spawns randomly in this world, and, you know, assuming you don't really have any knowledge of the game, you're just left to your, you know, devices or whatever the quote is or phrase to figure things out and survive. And there's like monsters that come out at night, but you have to sleep to avoid it. But you never, you sleep and sleep and sleep, and I don't know, there's something to it. I'm trying to remember. Like, you're dreaming, or are you dreaming, or is Minecraft, because you're sleeping over and over and over again, but it never ends. It's a never ending thing. Like, you don't just die of old age, and I guess that's any video game, but with Minecraft it's interesting because of that mechanic, I guess. I don't know, it's just, it's like a really long dream that you have. In the end, there was something that somebody said about the end, and now it kind of relates with that concept. But even when you defeat the end, you come back. It's like, it's an interesting thing. It's a very, very like weird thing to delve into. And obviously, right, like, I don't really think that there was this much. I think the game, from a development/developer's perspective, was not made, I think, for this type of like deep dive into the game and maybe lore or whatever you want to call it. But I think it's an interesting take on the game, because I don't know, man. It's just really, it's weird. It's odd. But it is lonely, especially for single player people. You're just sitting in your own world, just mining away, crafting, building, like very like, you're not questing, you're not interacting with NPCs really. You know, there's no like a life. It's just, if you didn't touch anything in the world, everything would just remain as is, and there really wouldn't be anything. Like, it's the only catalyst in a Minecraft world is you, which is interesting. But yeah, you have to get on isolation, loneliness. I feel like it's kind of necessary to isolate yourself if you want to better yourself. Not necessarily like hermit level, you know, but I feel like it helps you gain a new perspective on like your life and whatnot. I think you should still be social and talk with people and whatnot, but it's just like being really micromanagey about like how you spend your time, who you spend your time with, things like that. What you allow in your life and whatnot. A cool quote that somebody told me about kind of that piece is that you deserve what you tolerate. I thought that was interesting. You deserve what you tolerate. Meaning that, you know, if you let people kind of not really treat you well, or if you are around people that don't really treat you well, or that don't value you, you know, then if you tolerate that and you just keep, you know, moving forward with hanging out with the same people, then that's what you deserve. Which is an interesting take. It's a very literal and like logical way of thinking about it. But yeah, I think yeah. It's weird though. I feel like if you ever have to, because I feel like I always feel the need to create distance to like refocus and re-hone in on my life and you know, I don't know, like recoup, recenter things. Man, this recording's been going on for 12 minutes. I usually end it about here, but I feel like I have more to say. I'm just trying to find it. I don't know, it's kind of weird, you know, talking about this over playing Minecraft, but you know, shit. I talked a little bit about the game. Yeah, it counts. It's gamer. It's gamer. It's gaming. Oh my gosh, the first diamonds ever found on this world. Remember this day, folks. Remember this day. 2 diamonds. No more? Oh, there we go. Oh my gosh, 4. Now that. Oh crap. Well. Yeah, I don't know. Loneliness, Minecraft, I feel like there's a correlation. It's weird. There's probably other games that kind of like give that off, but it could be just like sandbox games in general. But Minecraft, I feel like does it so well, man. You're just plopped by yourself into this world of nothing. I mean, like, there's biomes, there's mobs, NPCs, but there's no life. You know, there's no. You're the only life. You're the only catalyst. You're the only variable that can create change, really. You know, like I said, if you didn't spawn in, nothing would change. Nothing. I feel like I want to like ramble more about stuff that's beyond loneliness, but I feel like I have to keep to a certain topic, you know, for this video. Maybe that could be another video. But I kind of like doing this, you know, making this channel and kind of talking and listening to some kind of ambient music. It's very cathartic. It's very therapeutic, I guess, in a way. it's weird. It's a weird way of doing it. You know, I had this idea. I had ideas of like how I could like talk about stuff, and I may still try to pursue those other ideas. But this is kind of cool. Or it's just like a really easy way. It's a really easy medium for it. Because I was thinking like of doing like, I don't know. You always see these like videos of people that talk about stuff, but they have like B-roll and all this fancy shit. Yeah, I'm just mining in Minecraft because why not? Because why not? You know, like why not? Yeah. But loneliness, isolation, it's interesting. I think the most important thing is like if you choose to isolate yourself, like don't like make sure to go back to socializing, or make sure to go back to, or you know, if you isolate yourself and you want to try to find new people, like, you know, just make sure that you go back to socializing at some point. So I think talking with people and social interaction is super important for our brain as humans. Super essential to kind of interact with people. Yeah, even if it's going out, just like go out and fucking talk to a stranger, man. I always try to do that. I always try to like, if I see a good opportunity, I always like to, you know, try to like spark up conversation, because you never know who you're gonna meet. There's so many people in this world, so many people with so many different stories, you know. And yeah, I mean, like shit, there's just so much out there for you to discover about people, you know. There's so many people with good ideas, good opinions, good, you know. And I don't know, like you just gotta like, you're never gonna find it unless you go and seek it out and put yourself out there. I know that can be daunting maybe for some people, like going and talking to a random person. I feel like we've kind of become not so great at communication, but it's important, man. It's a good thing to do. I don't even know if this video will like get traction because of how not related to Minecraft it is, but we'll see. I mean, shit, 17 minutes. I probably need to wrap it up soon. Yeah. 12 a.m. right now. It's getting late. It's getting late. Dude, I'm gonna be so rich by the end of this YouTube channel's lifespan, maybe, or like, because I'm just like it's like every video I'm just mining. I'm just like getting materials. I'm gonna be the richest Minecraft player with like no builds. Like the only house I have right now is just like a hut, a little hobbit hole. So I'm gonna have like the most materials. I don't even have a place to store stuff. I don't even know what to build to like store everything, other than a bunch of random chests. Like I don't know, it's just, it's funny because like I really don't know what to build. I almost don't want to build anything. I don't know why. I just want to keep my little hobbit hole. Maybe I'll expand it, and I kind of want to create a chest room that's like chaotic with chests everywhere. That doesn't make sense, and you have to like sift through all the random chests, and like they're not placed neatly. They're just all over the fucking place, so you just got to figure it out. I don't know. Sorry about the yawning. It's actually late, and yeah, but I don't know, man. I wonder if I guess I'll speak this out. I wonder if anybody will like, you know, listen to this video and like find any sort of value in it, you know? I don't know. I mean, the last video that I made had some people that were able to see it, so hopefully they thought it was cool. But like, you know, for this video, I don't know. Like, I wonder if who it'll reach. I wonder who this channel will reach. You know what I mean? I got 5 subscribers. That's really cool. I think it's 5. Yeah. So, hell yeah to that. Hell yeah. I definitely want to give like a really like old school vibe to this channel. I don't even know what this channel is gonna be, man. I wish I could tell you, but like, I'm just doing, you know, I'm just creating and just seeing where things go. It's very nice to be on the surface here. Yeah, it's like crazy. You go on the surface and it's like a whole new freaking place, man. All this green. I'm yawning again. This is the welcome sign for any people who actually ever join the server, which right now I don't want to invite anybody or don't want anybody yet. I don't know. That'll be something, who knows. I just I don't know. We'll see about that. We'll see. But yeah, I'm like zoning out right now. I'm like looking at the hearts at the bottom of the screen. I'm not even looking at, I'm using my peripheral vision to be able to jump around on all these blocks. Like I'm not even looking at the main screen. I'm just like looking at the hearts. I was like zoning out. So I guess I'll end the video here since my ADHD is going quite rampant. But hopefully, you know, someone found value in this. Hopefully someone sees this. And yeah, you know, I'm just gonna keep trying to be decently consistent with this channel, because I don't know, it's interesting. It's not too it's interesting. It's not too invasive to my day to just sit down and kind of talk for a little bit and, you know, mind some minds, you know, just minding them minds. But yeah, like, oh wow, there's actually a person. Huh, would you look at that? Should I? Let's do it. Now what? Oh baby, he's cooking up. What you got for me, buddy? That's, I mean, that's not terrible, but man, what are we gonna name that guy? Let's give him a name. Let's name him, man, George. No. Dave. All right, Dave. You take it easy, Dave. I remember random story here. I remember playing chess.com. And there was a guy named David Davis, like 67 or some shit. It was great. It was fun. I just thought it was funny because I made it into like my own little meme. Like, watch out for David Davis 67, man. Guy's a crazy man. Chess. I don't even know what I'm talking about. So let's end the video. I hope you guys enjoyed, whoever may be watching. This is a long video, 24 minutes. Golly. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. If it's currently day, if it's nighttime, you know, get some rest and have a great day tomorrow. But other than that, peace.